they don't tell the parents all the incidents that happen on campus. So when I taught middle school and high school, so for those of you that are new to my account or new to my channel, I'm a former public school teacher of 15 years. I taught in my first job was in Compton, California. Then I taught in Salinas, California, Santa Cruz, California. Majority of my teaching job was in Salinas, California. A lot of gang issues, great kids. Loved teaching in Salinas, loved my students. But we often had major incidents on campus all the time. And if they gave you a printout of every incident that happened on campus, like let's say you got an email on Friday of all of the kids that got into fights, all the kids that brought drugs to school, all the kids that brought a weapon to school, kids that got pants. That was a big issue with middle school kids, pulling down pants, kids' pants, where you could see everything, right? All the teachers that were, doing something wrong in their classroom, cussing out the students. I mean, we had teachers that would cuss out their students in my middle school. All of the time teachers have been accused of things, right? A lot of times I had a fifth grade teacher when I taught, I taught at a school that had fifth grade with the middle school, which I thought was insane. You don't have fifth graders with middle schoolers, right? But anyways, he was a fifth grade teacher and he was letting the girls sit on his lap. All right. They covered it up. The school covered it up. I had a substitute teacher who came in to my classroom and had pornographic images on his laptop. And my girls, which were my little TAs, which I let go behind my desk because they would put stuff away or take stuff out, they saw those images on his laptop and they went and talked to their parents about it. And then the parents went and talked to the school about it. Guess what the administrator did? Told the girls that they were lying. And this was when I taught sixth graders, and these were like my three really, really good students. They weren't the kind of kids to go lie and make up a story. They told their parents first. If they were trying to get this teacher in trouble, they would not have told their parents first. And then I was berated for having kids behind my desk, even though I wasn't even there that day. I was told in the principal's office, and they said, you know what? You can no longer have your students go behind your desk anymore. No more. And I was like, I wasn't even there that day. These were my TAs. They can get a stapler out or whatever. They're kids my students that I could trust. They actually earn that position with me in my class. And they see these nasty images on this guy's computer he's looking at while he's didn't turn them off when the girls went behind him, right? And they got in trouble and I got in trouble and they hid it from the parents. Now, if you guys got to see parents, if you got to a printout of everything that happened at a public school or at your child's school for the week, you would pull your kids out of that school so fast. And then the other thing I want to say is, I don't have biological children myself. I never gave birth to my own kids, but I do have my god kids and I helped to raise my god kids. And my goddaughter came to live with us. And one of the hardest parts of my day, was going to go pick her up from school. It was chaotic. It was crazy. I did not like it. Picking her up and dropping her off from school was like, this is hell. Like, let's find another spot to pick you up where you have to walk 5 minutes away from the school because it's chaos. Now I want you to think about the fact that your child is in that chaos all day long. Mm-hmm. Your child is in that. These environments are very chaotic. And it was very important to me as a public school teacher to have a very peaceful, calm classroom. It would take me a month to get the kids wound down and happy to come into my class that was calm. But and they would come into my class and like be able to breathe, because so many of these teachers don't know how to run the class, especially middle school. And these kids are just in these chaotic environments and they come back home from school and they're tired.